Before the polished image of a future king, there was just William, a shy teenager, figuring life out, cracking jokes with his dad, and trying to raise a few £1,000s for a trip abroad. It was the year 2000, Prince William's famous gap year, and what started as a simple press interview turned into one of the funniest royal moments ever caught on camera. Because for a few minutes, it wasn't Prince William and Prince Charles, it was just a dad and his son, teasing each other like any normal family. At just 18, William packed his bags and joined the Welsh Guards in the Belize jungle. He wasn't there for luxury or royal treatment. He was sweating it out in military training, surrounded by bugs, mud, and chaos. And in the middle of that wild adventure, something totally unexpected happened. His A-level results arrived, not through email or post, but over an army radio. The soldiers didn't even want to use the network for it, but his housemaster back home managed to get the message through. It's good news. So William raced back up the hill to hear his grades, grinning like any proud student who just found out he'd done well. But his adventure didn't stop there. His next stop was an island near Mauritius, where he joined a Royal Geographical Society project focused on marine conservation. Imagine this, the future king, out in the ocean, learning how to protect coral reefs and local fisheries. Long before eco-friendly became trendy, William was already learning about sustainability and helping locals move away from harmful fishing methods. It was his first real glimpse of what his father, Charles, had been preaching for decades, caring for the planet. Next, William was off to Chile with Raleigh International, an expedition known for pushing young people to their limits. He wasn't looking for fame or comfort. He wanted to do something useful, something that mattered. When asked why he chose it, he said simply, "I wanted to do something constructive." It was clear he didn't want to spend his gap year partying or wasting time. He wanted to help remote communities, work on environmental projects, and experience a world completely different from the royal bubble. Then came the moment everyone remembers, the hilarious exchange between William and his dad. When asked if he'd raised funds for his trip, William proudly said, "I raised about £5,000 myself." The reporter quickly followed up, asking if his father had chipped in. With a cheeky grin, William said, "He might have helped slightly, not very much." Without missing a beat, Charles joked, "All the bloody time." The entire room burst into laughter. It was a rare, unscripted glimpse of royal humor, a father teasing his son in front of the cameras, and the son giving it right back. That small moment showed the world something real, a normal father-son bond hidden behind royal titles. It also gave people a glimpse of William's personality, humble, quick-witted, and independent. He wasn't just following palace expectations. He was making his own choices, shaping his own future. Even in that short interview, you can sense his genuine nerves and honesty. When asked about leaving for his trip, he admitted he didn't have everything figured out, joking that he was hugely disorganized. It was such a human answer, the kind of thing any 18-year-old would say before heading out into the world. And when a reporter asked if he'd miss his dad and brother, his answer was simple but touching. He said he'd miss them a lot, but once he got out there, he'd dig in, focus, and make the most of it. It was a glimpse of maturity, mixed with youthful excitement. Looking back now, this interview feels like a time capsule, a moment frozen before fame, before marriage, before the royal spotlight turned relentless. Back then, William was just a young man with messy hair, a nervous smile, and big dreams. And for a few brief minutes, the cameras captured not the future king, but a boy growing into himself, joking with his dad, proud of his work, and ready to take on the world. Before the crown, before the headlines, there was just William, curious, awkward, and real. Do you miss seeing that unfiltered side of the royals?